Hello, and welcome to another episode of Kia Electric News. I'll do a couple of stories this week, but then I'll do a special segment which is all about a new technology. Hyundai Group has announced a brand new technology which could revolutionise the way EVs are made and actually work, but I'll come to that later. In China, the first EV5 all-electric SUV has rolled off the assembly line. The CEO of Kia announced on social media platform that the first EV5 all-electric SUV from China was officially rolled off the production line at the intelligent manufacturing plant in Yancheng City. It marks commencement of global sales for its innovative full-electric vehicle. I've seen some clips on YouTube, but I don't know if they're the production model. But as soon as I can find some videos or reviews of the production model of the EV5 as to what exactly is in it compared to the pre-production, then I'll cover those. A group called Reccurent has done a winter range study, and I'll put that on the screen. The Hyundai Kona continues to exceed EPA estimates in many driving conditions. The Kona loses 34% range in winter in this study. The car that loses the least in this study is the Audi e-tron, which just loses 16% range. The worst performing cars are the Chevrolet Bolt at 42% and the VW ID4 at 46%. The article also has some really good tips for avoiding winter range loss, many of which I've covered in previous videos. Okay, and now on to Hyundai's announcement this week, which was about the Hyundai Uniwheel. And there's a whole video about it explaining what we have now and what they've invented and the advantages of it. I won't play it all. I'll just play a bit of it, and I'll put a link in my description along with all the other links.
Mobility has evolved at an incredible pace over the years. Mobility is no longer just about movement. It is purpose and flexibility.
So let's show him what we had before. PPVs are purpose-built vehicles.
It brings new value to transportation by using.
So you had a gearbox, a prop shaft, and a back axle on an old-style car with a rear-wheel drive. And these days you have drive shafts, even in the EV6. On the side they call them CV, with CV joints, which drive the wheels. What they figured out is, what if we get rid of this system and make a better system that takes up less room in the car? So you take the reduction gearbox from the middle, you take the motor from the middle, and then you try and do something different.
It's a special component that transfers power from the motor to the wheels at a constant speed, even when the wheels are moving in all directions on uneven roads. Until now, this structure was the natural choice. The parts take up so much space. If you reduce the amount of space the parts take up, won't there be more space inside? Maybe. But in order to move the motor and make space between the wheels, the length of the drive shaft must be shortened.
What they've done is shortened the drive shaft, put the motor there, and built some stuff into the wheel hub, some gears.
Wait a second. What if we take the CV joint, drive shaft, and reducer and move them all into the wheel? Then split the motor.
Then that gives you more space inside for battery storage or anything else.
That right there.
And they call this the Uniwheel.
Introducing the Universal Wheel Drive System. It's a functionally integrated wheel that completely changes.
It's fully scalable and fully robust and tested, and they've several patents on it, and it could revolutionise what we have in Hyundai Group cars in the future.
Power and transmits it to the sun gear, turning the pinion gears on either side, which in turn spin the ring gear. This ring gear is connected to the wheel and provides the power to turn the wheel. From there, the linkage assembly, which is composed of the pinion gears, moves, completing the motion of the wheel.
As you can see, it's a pretty clever system.
It's its ability to move freely, even when transmitting power.
And it gives the wheel more free movement.
Regardless of the wheel's movement, which allows for the wheel's torque output to be continuous
and independence.
The result.
And you have 4 motors, one in each wheel. You've got proper independent steering, torque steering.
You don't need a separate reducer to achieve the necessary reduction rate. Just the gear ratio between the ring gear and the sun gear.
You get my point. If you want to watch this video, I'll put the link in the description, or I'll put the link up there. pretty interesting stuff, and hopefully one day will appear in some Hyundai Group cars. Right, this is a special item. This is tip of the week. This one comes from the comments from Olaf ST. I didn't know you could do this. Have you ever opened Carscanner and then wished it would connect and then open the screen for you? At the moment, if you press connect, you've got to manually press connect, and then you've got to wait for Carscanner, and then you've got to press dashboard. So the tip that he's given me is a way it'll auto connect and then open the dashboard straight up, so it opens quicker and it's less faffing around. Right, so open Carscanner. Go to settings, adapter. Scroll down and connect at launch, check that, and then below that, once you've checked that, open dashboard after connecting on launch. So once you've got that on, just back out of it, and I'll close this down, and then I'll reopen it, and hopefully it should open and then open the dashboard straight away. And there you go, it's hiding in the settings all along. In other news, the Korean car blogs announced that Kia EV9 and Genesis G90 autonomous level 3 models have been delayed. I thought this was technology built into the EV9 already. I mean, it would be useful if it was, and it could just be updated over the air, but it would appear not. So, for whatever reasons, they've not met their expectations of the rollout and getting it ready. It seems to be a difficulty throughout the industry. It's more difficult than you would ever think. So that's pushed back now, so I don't know when you'll see that. Yesterday, there's a YouTube channel called The Late Break Show with Johnny Smith, and I saw a post on there that he'd been paid by Hyundai to do a video about what distance to empty is and what affects it. And then I found there's a whole series of these Ionic talks on the Hyundai Worldwide channel. So Johnny's done the first one, and Imogen from Fully Charged has done another one, and I've not had a chance to watch them all yet, but some of them seem pretty useful if you're new to EVs and you want to know what distance empty is, how to drive your car in cold weather, what the battery management is, EV charging time, ways to maximise range, and are EVs fun to drive, episode 6. I don't know how many episodes are coming, but the first 6 have been dropped, so I'll leave a link to one or two of them, or maybe just a link to the whole Hyundai Worldwide YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.